Everybody's got something. Everybody has a problem of some kind that they're trying to navigate. And if you have something you can play a couple hours a day, 3 or 4 days a week, that gets your mind off of that, then that's what kind of makes my job fulfilling. My name is Bobby Walker. I'm the county tennis and pickleball manager for Macon Bibb. My main job is solving problems for my staff when those problems arise. I'm usually fighting fires or on the court or promoting our programs. I was born and raised in Macon, Georgia, a product of the public schools here. Graduated from Southwest High School. My first experience with tennis in Macon was playing on my high school tennis team. I'm a huge believer in high school tennis. Any child, the number one indicator of whether a child's going to play tennis their whole life is whether they play on their high school tennis team. I played high school tennis, and then I started coaching tennis at 18 or 19 and at John Drew Smith Tennis Center, as a matter of fact, when it was first built in 1980. Reconnecting with people that are fairly close to my age who I coached when they were children. I coached a lady, her name's Molly Treadway, but her maiden name was Lamb, and she works at Stratford now, and I think Molly's maybe 52, and I coached her when she was 12 years old.
Too much deceleration on that racket player. That second serve, you gotta really snap it off.
One of the things my staff has worked hard on is making tennis less expensive and more accessible. And we believe that's a big deal. You know, we have 10 or 12 contract pros who make either their whole living or their partial living on coaching tennis. That's always going to be there, and we want that to be there because people want lessons and need lessons. But we also need the ability for someone who maybe can't afford a couple $100 a month to do lessons or doesn't want to, the ability to play tennis where it maybe doesn't cost as much, for it to be organized for them. Like we have free mixers where you can just show up and the play is organized for you. The Friday after Thanksgiving at John Drew Smith Tennis Center from 10 to 12, we've got a discounted mixer where normally it would cost $5 to play, it only costs $3, and we've got discounts in the shop, for instance. So the ability to come play without it costing you an arm and a leg. So tennis is more accessible to, especially to lower middle and middle income people. You got to come up with a plan that's going to make that better. Tennis has the undeserving reputation as being a rich white person sport. And tennis is very inclusive, welcoming to all, and I hope that I have been able to through our work to message that we want to welcome everyone to play tennis. I would say my immediate answer is every time someone I've coached says thank you to me. You know, in terms of winning awards and things like that, I've won a lot of awards in the business, but I don't view that as the big accomplishment. The big accomplishment is when a young person, you help them with their tennis and it changes their life, and you get a thank you note, you know, sent from, they're at college playing college tennis and you get a thank you note. Those sorts of things. Yeah. I've won, 20 or 25 awards in my career, but I'm appreciative of those, but that's not what touches me. The biggest lesson is the greatest power you can have is helping others. The great power, and whether it's business or your personal life, is if you are able to help others, and even more, get joy out of helping others.